Hello everyone and welcome to Budget with Kat. Stick around because today's video is a little bit different. It's all going to be about a debt confession and I'm a little nervous to talk about it with you. It's been a really yucky 2022 as far as finances and debt is concerned. So if you're interested, stick around. Those of you that are previous subscribers, thank you so much. Those of you that have discovered my channel and have been so nice to reach out and talk to me, thank you. And for those of you that have been supporting my Etsy shop, this is truly what's helping me get out of debt. So I'm just going to kind of let you know what's going on because it's gotten a little out of control, and I'm actually a little afraid to do this video. So many people have asked for it, so I'm pretty much an open book. I am truly stuffing what extra money I have. Some people kind of fake it. Some people, you're not really sure if the money that they're putting out there is real. I can tell you that any money that you see in my binders, it's mine. Any money that you see leave, it's mine. So I started this journey because I wanted to keep myself accountable. I wanted to hold myself to a schedule, and it really made me look at how we were spending money. So I was able for most of 2021, which was really only half a year, put away a lot of money and stop spending so much, stop using my debit card for everything. And then in 2022, we've just been hit with weird stuff, like major medical stuff for my husband, 2 procedures and 3 hospital stays. Then my mother-in-law's car went out. We had a refrigerator go out. I mean, it's been a hot mess. And so I just, the one credit card that I'm going to show you is my husband's. And I'm just like, I just pay a pretty decent amount on it every month, and I'm just like, I don't even want to know what it is. And then I just found out the balance. I'm about to have a heart attack. So I'm just going to let you know what's going on and what the plan is, because I have been trying hard to try and leverage getting consumer debt free. So we're talking credit cards by the end of summer, and I was on track to make it, and I may not be now. And I think the reason why I decided to share this with you guys is because I wanted you to know that I'm real. I wanted you to know that best laid plans sometimes get derailed. And I want you to know that even though I have some extra money that I can put away every month because of my Etsy shop and my YouTube channel, I'm still human and I still have debt that happens. If we didn't have any of the medical expenses or the car expenses that happened between now and January, this past January, no big deal. Everything would be paid off. Well, including the car loan, I think. So you'll see. Okay, so let's start. These charts that I'm going to show you are from debtfreecharts.com. I actually, if you're an old subscriber, I used to fill these out every month. And I was going to redo this one, but I thought, you know what, let's check it out. In October of 2020, I owed about $10,400 on my car loan, and I've been steadily just filling this up. This is through June. And I'm more than halfway. I think I owe about $4,300 on my car. And the goal was to finish my boxes and then stuff a bunch of my binders and then pay off the car. Well, this will have to wait, but I'll come back to it. And I wanted to give you just some real numbers, okay? So here's my handy dandy notebook. I'm gonna cover it up and I'm going to write down what I have. So, okay, so on the first credit card that I've been trying to pay off, and that's where all of my extra money goes, this extra debt that I have been allocating, it's been going to pay off that credit card that I consolidated. When I first started, when I consolidated it, it was right at $8,000, okay? And I put a whole bunch of credit cards together, and I thought 0% interest for, I don't know, 16, 18 months. I think it was 18 months. I've balanced it out to pay it off. This was before I was getting all my side hustle money. And then in this spring, I couldn't make my big payments. Now I pay $500 a month on that credit card. And if I would have been able to do it the entire time, I think I would have been able to come close to paying it off, adding some extra money in there. Well, that stopped like around February, and I was paying maybe $100, $150, so I'm behind. So let me show you what I owe on credit card number 1. Yes, do you see? I owe $4,332, let's just say, as of end of June. Okay, so not so bad. And I'm going to do some calculations for you because I wanted to show you that I'm going to get close to maybe paying this off on my own. Let's say I owe $4,331. Well, if I pay $500 in July, and 500 in August. I get down to 3,331. Okay, this is right now averaging around $600. So this one right now has 7 because of sales. So let's just be generous. And I have $700 that's going to go in there right now. So minus 700. And let's say I can do that 2 more times. So I can do that in July and August. So that would be minus 14. So now I'm down to $1,200. Okay, that's pretty good. $1,200 would be what I would be short, right? So let me get a sticky note, and I'm going to keep track of that. Because if all plans work out, I'll just make it an even $1,200 on number 1 that I will still owe. Okay, so there's that one. Now, number 2 is one that we sometimes maybe have like a $500 balance on, or some of our subscriptions are on it, like our storage unit might be on it, and I usually pay it off. And that credit card, I'll just call it number 2, is at $3,400. Ooh, scary, huh? Now, I'm leaving this here because I'm hoping that this one will be, only $1,200 left, but we'll see, okay? And then number 3, yes, there's a number 3. So this is the one that is my husband's credit card, and it's the one that has accrued medical bills and the car repairs for my mother-in-law, which was well over $2,000. And I just said, hey, I got to know the balance. And my mother-in-law just sneezed in the other room, and I am about to throw up because I thought it was about half this. Okay, so he just told me that the balance was, or is, $5,000. Yeah. And this I knew about. This I was prepared for. But this, no. This is what happened in a matter of 6 months. And I would say 3/4 of it is, or consists of medical bills. And yeah, so the reason why I wanted to show you this was because I was like, hurrah, yay, I'm gonna pay this off. And even if I couldn't pay it off myself, my boxes, where are my boxes? Hang on. These guys, which will add up to 7, I'm like, perfect. So this was the plan. Anything left over, because these weren't supposed to be here, right? Anything left over was gonna pay off this, right? So let's say I owed $2,000. This box is $2,000, it would go away. Okay, this box is a little over $5,000. Guess what I was gonna do? I was going to stuff all of my long-term, like I was gonna fund everything in here that was important, right? Income taxes, Christmas, my homeowners association, fund all of that. I have another binder for getting 1 month ahead. I was gonna fund all of that. And then anything left over would go to like savings. I was going to put it toward HSA, like all of these things, right? I was going to just take up all of this and put it toward all of the stuff. Well, now I have $7,000. Well, I hope to have $7,000 by the end of summer. And if I add up, now I'll go ahead and keep this 12 because that's the goal. 1,200 plus 3,400 plus 5,000. So that's $9,600. Yeah. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to choose to be happy. So take away or minus 7,000. That would leave me with still a balance of $2,600 somewhere. Okay. So still manageable. Still manageable. This is way better than any of these numbers, right? So my goal is to pour as much money into here so I can get this down to 0 so that I actually only owe, this would be 8,400 minus 7,000. Now I'm down to 1,400, right? that is completely manageable. I can compound and put money toward that so easily. But so what I think I'm going to do is, of course, all of this money is going to go there, but in my fun mini savings days trackers like this one. I do over and over again. The 300, this is the 24 envelope savings challenge. It adds up to 300. Guess what? That's going to debt. Whatever I do for the Steerike from Hands and Bands, it's going to go to debt. I do have my emergency fund and my medical. That's going to stay. This is gift giving. Roll the dice will be $168. That'll go to debt. This is a $240 increments of 5s, 10s, and 15s. That'll go to debt. This is Don't Worry, Be Happy from Lisa Grateful Me. It adds up to, what is it? $110. That'll go to debt. My cruise is paid for, and I have $120 in here for excursions. So like this is a vacation I'm taking, but it's going to be paid for. So let's just add up what's in here. This is 300 plus, I don't know what this is going to be. And this is 168. This is 240. This is 110. So right there is $818. So that's okay. As soon as I fill the A challenge up, I will just put it toward debt. And then 10% of anything that I sell on Etsy. So when you guys buy these, 10% of this profit goes to debt. And that's really one of the reasons why I even got this one down as far as I did. So there you go. Now, this one, on top of all of this, I guess I should put it down here too. Oh God, I'm gonna cry. This is also from debt-freecharts.com. It's not my company. I've been using them forever. This is free. They have a bunch of free ones you can do if you like to kind of do this raceway thing. This was the fridge that we had that broke down. We owe $1,600 on it. It's 18 months interest free. So divided by, let's say 17. So $94 is what I should pay a month. Right now, I've only been paying $50, but same thing. This too, as soon as I get extra money, as soon as some more of these are paid off, I'll start dumping money into here. And this, I know this one will be paid off. I mean, I still have like 17 months left, but I guess I should add that on there too, huh? Oh my gosh, this just makes me sad. Let me get another marker and I'll put it down here. So we have it. This is for the fridge. And we are at about $1,600. So I went from thinking I'm only gonna owe this, well really, this by end of August. And then I'd have, what is that math? 7,000 minus 1,200. I was gonna have $5,800 extra to put toward whatever. Instead, I'm going to be 1,600 plus whatever I said, short. Okay, so this is life, you guys. This is what happens. This is what happens to everyone. And I'm somebody who is pretty frugal with my money, who works a full-time job, and then Etsy, which is now becoming like not just even a part-time job, a 3/4 time job, and then YouTube, which is truly a part-time job. Plus I judge dance competitions whenever I can, and I tutor. So I'm hustling. I work hard, and this still happens. So I just wanted to put it out there because people were asking. I know some of you might be shocked or astonished, or I don't even know, but just know that this is where I am. I'm going to start putting some trackers to these. I don't know if I should, because like I could have done the credit card trackers for these, but I'm going to pay, like if I owe $5,000 on this one, there it is. I'm going to pay it off, right? If I owe $34 on this one, here's $2, right? So that's going to leave like $1,200. So what I think I might do is just have a tracker for the fridge and a tracker for the what's left over starting September 1, if that makes sense. So as soon as I finish these, I'm going to pay these off, and I'm going to mark these amounts out, and I will have a final balance due or goal come September 1. I'll redo it. I may do these trackers to keep track. We will probably only use one credit card if we need it for emergencies. The others we will just take out of our wallets or close. And I think that's it. Okay, so tomorrow is what's today, Monday? It's Monday night. I don't know if this will go up Monday night. It'll probably go up Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday, I'll be stuffing these, my fun savings challenges, probably with Will, if I can get him to do it with me. And then Thursday or Friday, I'll be doing my side hustle video. So you might get a video almost every day from me between now and like Thursday or Friday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. I wanted to show you something else. So this is, isn't this cool? Will and Sydney have an Etsy shop, and they've had it for a really long time, and they do the resin tumblers and all of that. And I told her, I was like, hey, we should play around with notebook covers, because my next adventure is to make these for you guys, right? Where I can do vinyl envelopes and personalize them for you. And I said, what if we played around with some resin? And so she bought the molds, and this was the first one she did. She was like, let's just play around with some blues, and they would fit the this is the A6 binder. And I don't know, we may just start making some customized covers with some customized, almost like a starter binder, right? And then that way I can subsidize or give Will and Sydney a part of the profit. Like for every binder I sell, they get X amount of dollars. That way we're both benefiting, because they too are needing to get out of debt. God bless them, they're young. They do have some debt, and I'm sure they'd love to get out of my house, you know, I don't know. Okay, well, thank you so much for hanging around and listening. Thank you. I hope this has, I don't know what I wanted it to do. You know, I hope it shows you that life happens. Again, had none of that happened, well, the fridge probably would have happened, but what's in red wouldn't be here. And this, I would completely be out of debt. Even with this, I would be out of debt, no doubt, by September 1. But what happened in red happened, and I'm just gonna have to, you know, punt and figure it out. And then once September 1 comes, I'll fix everything. We'll start over. September 1 is like the beginning of my school year. It's the beginning of my new financial stuff at my work. And so, yeah. Okay, well, there's my debt confession. You guys have a great, it's really the beginning of your week, and stay cool and be nice to one another, and I will see you soon. Bye.